Make that thing heal you and pop up a message. HP and MP fully restored. But you are still hungry. Whoops, forgot to translate that. I just saved. I might as well. Oh god! Oh, get it off! Oh god, it keeps spawning the same window over and over. No, I didn't go to bed. What are you talking about? How do I make that menu go away? I mean, you wouldn't know, but... Oh, there it is. I don't know what that does. There we go. Doesn't seem like it breaks anything. Oh wait, I didn't make that cover your MP. What? MHP. What number is that? 26. I don't know why this has... That's super dumb. Why does this have provisions in it for, maxing out your SP? But the game never uses them. There, I should have that recover both. We good? We good. Yo, yo, dog, what's crackin'? What's the haps, son? I'm not racist. Oh god, yeah. I wish I weren't a person. Does that count? I like whenever somebody posts that picture with my face and the thing on it. And someone's like, "Oh, who's that?" I wonder what they're thinking. Do I wish I were a fish? No, I wish I were dead because life's terrible. How about you? Is that the answer you wanted? Too bad. As the Stones once sang, sometimes you can't get what you want. You know, I really don't need to put those item names in brackets, but I do. I do it for you. You know, I bet I can make a good thing, a good YouTube video if I send this to the guy and he's like, yeah, let's put it on Steam. Make me an intro. Oh, is it always, you can't always get what you want? I don't listen to this, Rolling Stones. Sometimes you can't get what you want. It's like that famous Beach Boys song, Only God Knows. Or that Beatles song, Emily Rigberg. Gathers the rice in the cathedral after the wedding, as the song goes. I look at all the lonesome people. God, this is just a boss gauntlet. But lots of crystals, so that's nice. This is, I think, one of the last areas. I don't know if there's any major cutscene left. I'm serial killing all the music. Hell yeah. I'm trying to remember what I thought of the tastiest buds. Once I'm done translating, what has to get done is A, I have to play through it from the beginning to make sure that I got everything. And that the tone is consistent throughout, because I had a different tone for the writing when I first began. A lot more... Oh, that's interesting. What is this? Some sort of key. Tunnel key? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I have to play it all through to completion because I have to make sure I hit everything. I have to make sure there aren't a bunch of typos. I have to make sure the tone is consistent. I have to make sure that I didn't leave any plot bits wrong because I misunderstood something and I assumed something would happen, but it wouldn't. Oh, there's plot here. Wow, picked up 1,000 fill. Let's put a lot of exclamations there. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oops. So I use the Japanese encoded font exclamation point for a lot of these. Like, I would just copy that and get rid of this. Like that, and I'd leave that old exclamation point there. But that's a Japanese character, that's not an English character, so every time I would go and replay this game in English, that would not show. Because it only shows Latin characters. Which means if I want to reformat this game to work in English RPG Maker without having to spoof the region in Windows, I'm going to have to go and check every single item and make sure the exclamation points are all right. I mean, that's not hard. It's like an hour of work, but it's just, you know, effort regardless. Oh no! Oh, actually, that's not a lot of cutscene. Well, yeah. At least that one's mostly short. No, you won't need AppLocale. So this is the deal. If you do... Oh, it's a good thing I am not screen capturing this window, or else you would see something I don't want you to see here. Anyway, moving on. Is this the English version? Yeah, so this is the Windows 10 machine. This is on plain old American locale. You don't need See, what you have to do is set the INI to use the English script library. The problem is any Japanese characters don't work. Also, the text is kind of weird. So like this is a Japanese thing, but it doesn't show. No, it's not porn, it's a picture of me. Not a pornographic picture of me either. Just nip that in the bud. So, like, the font is way better in this version. Well, maybe it isn't, but it's not like bone stock Arial like this one is. I don't know if there's a way to change that. And this doesn't show because that's all Japanese, which I haven't translated yet. But, ew. What is the frame rate on that? I guess I can't find out. It looks lower. Do I not have smooth mode on? No, I do. Reduce flickering, yeah, sure. Does that mean VSync? But anyway, like... See, that was the exclamation point in the Japanese character set, and it doesn't show now because I didn't replace it with the English one. So I'm gonna have to go through and make sure that there aren't extra spaces and there aren't Japanese exclamation points left in, but... Okay, I forgot to do... Well, this is an older version of the game, which doesn't have that part translated. Yeah, so... It's fine. This all works. So, you know, you shouldn't need Japanese RPG Maker to play this. What you will need to do is install the RGSS, which is the runtime package for RPG Maker. There is a way around that, but it would involve me having to remake all the maps, which I don't feel like doing, so you're just gonna have to install it for now, unless there's a way to, like, do it. But that's not a concern at the moment. But yeah, this all works. There shouldn't be an issue with any of this. This is an early build. I don't remember if this has... Well, whatever, doesn't matter. You don't need to spoof location in the end product right now. So, that should make life easier. And I fix this, so now you recover your SP. You know, actually, if you can recover your SP right there, maybe I should just grind. Oh yeah. Cornered rat, I'd need to change that. Just something that makes sense in English. Also, eating. So yeah, once the script is done, I'm gonna replay it to make sure that everything flows. Also to fix enemy names, attack names, and I guess before I actually release it, I'll make it work in English, but I'll submit it to the guy in Japanese because he won't care. So that's the plan. Oh, also what I have to do, once the translation's done, Oh god, okay, so I forgot about this part, which I've been trying not to think about. So once the text translation's done, I also have to translate the graphics, which is gonna be annoying. So all the items have descriptions which have to be translated, which isn't hard. I've done the dialogue on this already, and like if you know Japanese, you can figure this out pretty easily. But it has to be put in an image, and what also has to be translated are this bit, these bits here, which I have in English, I just haven't put them in images yet. All the map names need to be translated, which is going to be a little tricky because they glow, and I'm going to have to find a font that glows slightly like that, or an online thing to do it. The menu has got to be translated, which is not hard, but it's effort. The credits, I don't know. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be hard to make the credits. I mean, no one cares. I guess I can do that. I'd have to put some sort of blur filter on them, but it doesn't seem like it actually animates. It just goes from like blur to unblur. So that's a thing. And the really annoying part that I'm not... I'm hoping to like die before I actually have to work on it, is all the books. And not just the books, but this one, the manual. Which, I mean, it's not hard, you know? None of it's difficult, but it's just writing. And I don't think I have a... Actually, you know, I bet these 2 pages are... Well, maybe they're not the same. I was gonna say I need a blank back. But yeah, some of these are different. Like, that's the intro, that's the Angel Project, which is plot. This is the Miracle Bird. That's about the Demon Stones. Like, this is all plot stuff. And to be honest, it's kind of unnecessary because the game isn't that long. You know, like, you don't need a synopsis in your game that's only 6 hours long, maybe. But, I mean, it's there, so I might as well. I don't have any chips. So you could see that's a Japanese exclamation. Or no, that's a Japanese exclamation. That's an English exclamation. Because the spacing is different. In Japanese is unispaced and English is not. So that's the issue. And that's all gotta be fixed. Fight me. .23 hit. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of what I should do with the MP, because after Brexit, everything is weird now. Another different MP in this game. It's... Did I say MP? I guess it's SP in this. I never noticed. But I made it so ins will heal your SP. They used to not do that. You used to have to buy items to only do it, but I guess in every normal game, every other RPG you've ever played in your life has ins heal your SP, and then you can use them as a means to grind, right? You know, like fight some dudes, go to the inn, come back, fight more dudes, lather, rinse, repeat. I've got like that, you know, that NES game mentality where it's like, well, you know, it's not a long game, maybe it should be a hard game, but I feel like it's more frustrating that way than it is actually difficult. I mean, I'm changing things about the game itself, which is probably not the smartest. At least the enemies stay dead. That should say SP. I should work on that. HP and SP fully restored. But you're still hungry. Yeah, it says SP. Okay. I wonder if you can build your character in such a way where they're just totally useless. Am I done with exams? I am. Good. Okay, now we should fill the bars up really fast and slaughter dudes. But before I do that, let me... Oops. Man, I actually really am coming to the end of this, aren't I? Because this I did, that I did. I don't have a break. Haha, you're a real kidder. It's a funny joke. Yeah, it's the showdown. This is the ending. Ending 1, ending 2. So yeah, I'm almost done. I'm like 75%. 80%, 85% through this game, script-wise, probably. So that's pretty good. Yo, check this out. Not that, that was bad. Ah! 1200 damage. Ouch. Do you think Hellbringer could be an attack name? I'm trying to think of something to replace Hell's Hound, because that sounds really stupid. Maybe something that has hell in it. We could call it like Deathbringer, I suppose. Hell, bad thing. Hellbuster. Also, Blast Flare. I don't know if that should be Flare Blast. I've gotten so used to seeing Blast Flare. Not really. Spooky Ghost Attack. Oh, I forgot it's still set on that. Everyone died. Wow. Oh man, I got 6 chips for that. And no, oh, everyone else could have gotten 6 chips, but they all died mid-battle. Spooky Ghost Attack was just a placeholder. It was really late and I needed something to make me laugh, so I just replaced it with that. Oh no! Damn it! Ah! If you go back into the forest, you go all the way to the start. Ah. Okay. Left, down, left, left. Down, left, left, left. Left. Ugh. Left. 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 Up. Up. Oh, that was right. Not left. Right, okay, left, up, left. Down. I believe it's left again. Left, left, up, right, up, up. Great. Oh god, what, the enemies are back? Why? Oh, screw it, I'm just gonna grind for a little bit. But yes, if anybody has a better name for Hellhound, I'll take it. Also, Cat Killer, maybe not the best name for a rat. I mean, the joke is that, it kills the cat, not the other way around. But I don't know if that's particularly useful. Heck dog. Great. Heck dog, what are you talking about? Ah! Well, Safi does damage now. He didn't used to. I got a bunch of items, which I could probably sell. Buy my silver. Buy my Bitcoin. Excellent. I have all those. Buy one of those. Great. There, I maxed out your stupid magic. I think Claire should punch harder. Eating also needs to be changed. Saw that coming. Change it to Vor, yeah, you wish. Exploding bird. You know, I'm gonna change vacuum to vortex. It's the same idea, but vacuum doesn't sound cool. Change it to Hoover. Window original 3. Vacuum. Rush attack, blast flare, freezing dust, holy sword, and spooky ghost attack. Acid mist, enhancing light, healing light. Is there another word for light? I mean, I'm sure there is. Light, healing ray, healing beam, healing streak. Healing ray. I don't know what cars is. That's what it says. I think the fail attack. It would be funny if the fail attacks had joke names. That's true. I don't disagree. But I don't know if it would work. Like, the crap attack of knife is just one knife coming in. And the good knife attack is a lot of knives. It could be like one knife and many knives. Black devil, blacker devil. Vortex, dollar store vacuum. Hell's hound. Heavy beating. Like, some of these are names, you know. Mutilate, sure. Power up, okay. Hell's hound is nothing. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it, like, hellbound. Maybe just because it rhymes with hound. This might be curse. I don't know. Cornered rat, I still don't know. Eating. I just want a word, like a single word that just means, like, taking a bite out of something. Yeah, but hellhound doesn't mean anything. Hellhound is a dog. It's like Cerberus. It's not really an attack. I mean, chomp, but chomp sounds too goofy. Maybe it's because I've been watching that guy who wants to be Steve Irwin on YouTube all the time. It's like, oh, I can't let this guy chomp me. Heat break, bite attack. Where is explode? That's Firebird, right? That is now. Cornered rat. Thesaurus. Cornered. That's not what I want. Ah, yes. Intersecting rat. Well, when you're cornered, you're like... You're panicked. Trapped. Pointy. Cuspate. Ambuscade. Make a left. Yup, that's what I want. Checkmated rat. Check and turn the signals to the left, rat. Maybe man-eater should just be man-eating snake. Or I'll just make it Hall & Oates, put a mustache on it. Whoa, here she comes. Is that an enemy? Oh, that's a glowy thing on a post. Glowy thing on a pokey thing. That's Cerberus, I haven't beaten it yet. No more. Yeah, I'm happy with Vortex. Savvy, why? Ugh. There's a chip here. That's a 1x1. Ugh. Man, why are all my characters glass cannons? Whoops. I should just name that Holy Whoops. Call the attack, oops, drop my sword. Holy awkwardness. You know what would be fun? Get a game in Japanese or any language really. Just one you don't understand. And just replace all the text. Without looking anything up. Without knowing the language. Just without context. Just swap it all out. Just make a new plot entirely. Man, that barely recovers your HP. Yeah, RPG ad-libs. The only problem is that it's a pain in RPG Maker, because you'd have to like stop the game and go back in. If the best thing RPG Maker could do was just let you add and change stuff on the fly, like you're in the middle of play testing the game, and then you just get to click on stuff and move it. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. At least our bars all fill really fast. Mew. Is there a chip over here, or am I just wasting my time? Wasting my time? Alright, cool. I never used RPG Maker 95. I used 2003, 2000, and that was it. This is what you do. Actually, summon first. This is how you win fights. Items, holy, oops, that's Demon Stone. Yeah. No. Holy Stone, Rain. Buff Rain, then use Holy, and it's like 1200 damage every turn. Spooky Ghost Attack. That's why it was called Spooky Ghost Attack. Because it just makes a ghost come out and it paralyzes it, like, briefly. That's why I kind of just want to leave that. I might actually leave the Spooky Ghost Attack. I kind of like it. Now, Mutilate's a good attack name. Didn't the RPG Maker, like 2000, I think it was 2000, it might have been 2003, have like some weird looking baby in one of the menus? Because it was the weird version translated into English from Japanese, and the person who translated it put that weird baby there. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? Like, that's my most vivid memory of RPG Maker, the old one. Like some weird misshapen baby in one of the menus. If this makes no sense to you, don't worry about it, but I swear it was totally a thing. Okay. Wow, 1300 damage. Wait, so that baby was real? I'm not making that up, right? Spooky Ghost Attack. I think I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave Spooky Ghost Attack. Oh, I'm glad A, I remember, and B, I wasn't wrong. Because that was such a weird, obscure thing, and you explain it to anybody else and they'll think you're a crazy person. You mean baby in RPG Maker? Let me see. Oh man, I remember that. The generic looking dude. Zach. Oh man, that was my first game. And that's RPG Maker XP, where all the default stuff looks like trash. You can get the cover art package. Great, I've always wanted to be anime. I always wanted to play the RPG Makers for the PS2, because that sounds like a terrible thing. Oh, cutscene. What cutscene is this? Oh, this is one I didn't translate yet. Barton. Guess that's gonna be Lieutenant Commander. I didn't save. Uh-oh. Oh, looks like there's plot happening here. I don't know. Might need to censor the plot. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Justice. There's an enemy moving incredibly quickly just in a circle over and over. What happened? Something that could have been much better animated, but... something also incredibly satisfying that if you've played this game from the beginning, you would have wanted to happen the whole time. I hope I kill it. Barely. Oh god, look at all that. Look at all the chips. All those chips. I can't sleep either. That's why I'm working on this stupid project that no one's gonna play. I'll play it. In fact, I've already played it. And these enemies... oh, they did respawn, that's right. Honestly, for a sample game, for RPG goddamn Maker, there's kind of a lot going on in this. Like, aside from everything being custom, it's actually kind of interesting. The last cutscene is good. I just have to make sure it's well written. And not, like, awful. I'm really bad at serious cutscenes. Like, there's one that happens that I think I'm pretty happy with. It's a follow-up later on, which I don't know if it's good enough yet. I haven't actually seen it in action. What happened to Mono? I don't know, I haven't kissed anybody recently, so I haven't gotten Mono. Why did I walk in the middle of that? I haven't streamed on the other channel just because I've been busy and incredibly depressed. I'm still incredibly depressed, and not, like, in a mindset where I feel like I could be interesting and or funny for like 6 or 8 hours. But, oh well. Okay. It really feels like your SP needs to go up, but whatever. Oh no! What'd I do? Ah, I see. Whoops. That's not a problem, it's just me being stupid. I guess while I'm here, I might as well replace that. Replace all these exclamation points. Did I save after I beat that boss? I guess it doesn't matter, because what I have to do now is translate the next cutscene anyway. Nope. I do not have experience at Zoloft. I did Prozac, which didn't work. Wellbutrin, which didn't work. Wellbutrin is great because it makes you not hungry, which I really miss. Because now I have an appetite and I hate it. Because it's just gonna make me fat. I have enough misgivings about how I look to begin with. I've been prescribed Lexapro, which I haven't taken yet. It's sitting on my counter. Spooky ghost attack. I'm leaving that. I think, officially, I'm leaving that. Just because anything that makes me laugh that much has got to be a good thing. It's not abused, you know? Like, not everything is made incredibly dumb, so I think having it just in there occasionally is alright. Well, Claire's dead. I present it to the guy who made the game. It's like, hey, I translated it. Yeah, it's exactly what you did. It's unchanged. I see a psychiatrist for that. I'm sure you can go to your general practitioner and say, I need antidepressants, and they will give them to you. It depends on the doctor, but it's not like a controlled substance thing. No one's gonna be like, hey doc, you gotta give me some Prozac. Go and bring this to the club. bottle full of bub, etc., etc. No one's gonna, like, worry about you abusing an antidepressant for the most part. I mean, I can't talk for all of them, but they're not fun drugs. Foo ha 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 ha.